I got a pretty cool video I think you guys will like. Apologize for the raspy throat, I kind of lost my voice, but today, this evening, tonight, Thomas is going to show us how to Euro mount a Bobcat skull. Now, to preface this, for all you tree huggers and vegans and all that good stuff, you don't have to watch it. It's graphic, if that's what you want to call it. It's been done for hundreds of years, but if it bothers you, click off now. Don't watch this. Now let's walk in there, and you guys are going to see Thomas Talon actually shot this Bobcat. But I want to give you a little preface to this whole deal real quick. But first, let's introduce...
What's up, guys?
The killer here.
Yeah.
He's the one that took it, and it's a pretty cool deal. Did you... are you going to eat the back straps?
Maybe, I don't know.
I wish I would have known, because I would have told you to save it. I wanted to do a video of that, but...
You should. Not a really good cat.
I'm not going to zoom in yet, so you guys, you little, well, I'm not going to be mean, but you guys that don't get scared when you see a little bit of blood or flesh. So he's getting it ready. We're about to do it. Guys, Thomas is the one that actually, you kind of just stumble your...
I wanted to do it, so I searched it, and he was on YouTube already.
Yeah. Incredible videos. His name's Ryan Olson. He's got over 200,000 subscribers now. His channel name's Whitebone Creations, and Thomas shared him with me, his video, and then I subscribed. Been watching his videos. Super cool guy. I like his presentation. A little bit somewhat sarcastic, but funny. Just the way his whole deal is. But I need you guys to do me a favor before we do this video, and I'll remind you again, I'm going to put a link to one of his videos below. I need you guys to go on there, click that link, subscribe to his channel, because you'll like him. Trust me, I don't suggest anything you guys won't like. Subscribe to his channel, and comment on the video that I link below and say, hey, Titus, Talon, and Thomas, or just say Titus from Midvalleymercenaries sent me to you. Tell him that he told you to subscribe. So go check him out. You guys will really like him. Maybe someday we can maybe do a little collab or something. That's really what I'd like to do. He's in California as well, Southern California. So go tell Ryan Titus from Midvalleymercenaries sent you. What I like about this guy, and Thomas, if you agree, this guy makes it pretty simple, right? Don't you agree?
Yeah.
I mean,
he could do a way better job than we can at explaining exactly how to do things and tips and tricks that he's done. He's done so many more skulls. He's done all kinds of skulls, alligators, big game, exotic game, cattle, like anything, he's done it.
I just like his presentation. It's super cool, clean, easy. I've seen a lot of stuff done Euro, and a lot of people, I think more people would do it if they realize how easy it is. You'll see this process is crazy easy. I can't believe it. Probably only take 30 minutes for guys like us that are rookies at it. Someone that, like he does it all the time. It probably
and on his videos, he does really good explaining how to skin out the head. Super, super easy to follow.
Talon already had that done, so Thomas is cleaning up the rest of the flesh, and we're going to get started.
Alright guys, we're just going to be putting this Bobcat skull in this old pot that my brother-in-law Shane gave me. I'm just using a regular propane Coleman stove. Whitebone Creations says on the smaller skulls, you don't have to worry about cleaning up the meat too much. I did get the eyes out of there and the tongue, some of that meat. But anyways, basically all you're going to be doing is cooking the meat in this skull. We're going to put in some water here, going to let it boil, and we're going to put a little bit of OxyClean. I guess it helps the meat kind of separate from the bone, and just you come out with a better product. So that's what we're going to do right now.
Just insert that in there.
Once you see the skin on the top of the skull start to separate and split, we're going to take it out, and we're going to start gently power washing the cooked meat off the skull.
While we were waiting for this to boil, me and my cousin went out. Caleb, you seen him in the video where we crashed in the truck. We went out and set up on the spot he had out in the country, and we sitting there and made our first stand. And he just had a little mouth call. If you want a good mouth call, pick up the Buck Garner Mallard Magic. It's a great call. I'll link it below. So we were set up, and he was just calling on it. We had a red and green light. We were night hunting. He was looking out towards this pond out there we had, and I looked behind us, and I shone the light, and I just seen these two eyes go like, doo-doo, just hop. I was like, what's that? I go, Caleb, right behind us, right behind us. And he's like looking around trying to find it, and can't find it. It was like full moon, so you could kind of still see. And he stood up on top of this hill, and I go, right there behind us, right there behind us. And he shines the light on it, and it's right there. He goes, Bobcat. Caleb was sitting on my right side, and I was sitting on the left side of him. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot it. He was like, hold on, just calm down. He's like, it's right there, right there. And he's calling it, and he just stood there for a good minute, and we were just looking at it. And I brought the gun over top of his shoulder and put it right on him. pulled the trigger and dropped him. So it was a fun hunt. First stand, it's kind of way to go. So it was a fun night.
All right, guys, this has been boiling for just a little bit, and like I said, I've only done one of these. This is my second bobcat skull, but you can see that's the top of the skull right there, that the skin and all that's split from the top, and it's just the skull there. And I'm pretty sure you can tell all the meat's cooked. You can see all that meat in there is cooked, so I think this will be good enough for us to start power washing this meat off. All right, so we're gonna start now, and you want to make sure that you start your power washer on a fan setting, not the real tight jet stream, because these skulls are really delicate. The last one I did, I actually lost 2 teeth on the bottom jaw, and I was being very, very careful, but I still lost them. So yeah, so just be careful. I'd definitely put on some waterproof boots and pants, because it gets really messy. It doesn't take very long to clean this skull off. So like you said, just take your time, be careful, try not to get too wet. I'm gonna use my feet to kind of hold it so I don't lose this thing, and it should work out. Okay guys, we're like halfway through washing this thing for the first time. So most of the top is clean and most of the bottom. So now I separated this jaw, and I'm gonna work in here inside the mouth pretty much. This is where you gotta be really careful not to lose teeth. And what's kind of funny actually about this particular bobcat, she actually had one of her main teeth on the bottom of her jaw broken off right here. I thought I lost it for a second, but actually it had been broken off already, so crazy. So now we're gonna throw the bobcat skull back into the pot, and we're gonna bring it to a boil again. We're gonna have 50% water and 50% of this 40% volume peroxide. This helps the skull get a nice white look to it, and just cleans it up really nice. I got this on Amazon. It's really cheap. I think it's like 20 bucks for a gallon of this. So you can get quite a bit done if you plan on doing skulls yourself. You can do quite a bit of skulls with this right here. So that's pretty good, huh? Alright, so we've put our skull in there with our peroxide to help whiten the skull, and we're going to turn the heat on and we're going to let it come to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil we're going to bring it out and we're going to wash it one more time. And then what you want to do is you want to set it in front of a fan or set it out in the sun if you can, and let it dry. Don't set it in front of a heater, just set it in front of a fan, let it completely dry through, and should be good. Alright, our pot just started boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and take these out. And they look really good. Looks really good. Top half. Kind of paranoid about this bottom jaw splitting, but if it does, it's no big deal. We can super glue it. Gonna give it a quick wash, and then she's good for the trophy case. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. Turned out really good. And this is actually the first one I did, but I think that this one actually turned out quite a bit better, so we're happy with that. This I probably did a year ago. I never put any mop and glow on it, but Talon's going to, so maybe we can give you an update later on. But if you guys want to, you guys can put a product that's called mop and glow on it. It'll give it just a little bit of a shine to it, and if that's what you want, then you can do that. If not, this is what it'll look like if you don't. So really cool, guys. This is, I mean, it's really nice to use every part of an animal that you guys shoot. You know, we scan our animals out. This is something cool that can kind of preserve the memory a little bit. This was Talon's first bobcat that he shot. So, you know, he'll have this hopefully forever. And
Big thanks to Thomas for doing it for me.
no, I appreciate it.
All right, so I wanted to say thank you to Thomas for doing this. He did the dirty work. We just sat by and ran the camera. He's got covered in cat particles. So I appreciate you for doing that.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're kind of all been working a lot, so it's not really too convenient, but at the same time, it's pretty cool to have that. Talon can use that and distract himself at school.
Yeah, something
tomorrow.
to look at.
So,
Science.
guys, go ahead and check out. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Biology. Go ahead and check out Whitebone Creations. Go on that link in that video below. Go say, hey, Titus from Midvalleymercenaries saying, tell them, hey, let's do a collab. Let's hook up and maybe do a video or something like that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. And see you later.
See you later.
See you on the next one.